Hi Nancy and Keith, my name is Devlin and I am over here at 2020 West 12th Street in Pueblo. Here's the neighborhood. We are on the west side of Pueblo, pretty close to Highway 50 and the Pueblo Boulevard, which are some main roads to get in and around the city. There is an apartment complex here at the end of West 12th Street. We're about 6 minutes from Parkview Hospital. Here is the property. So first thing off the bat, I do have some concerns. Currently, in this current condition, it is not going to be VA approved. There are parts of the roof missing shingles. Also, the exterior, there needs to be some trim put around the windows. You can kind of see where they look unfinished. Those could be areas where water intrusion can happen. This one is currently listed for $190,000. It's been on the market for 170 days. And I looked up the permits. There are no permits on it. They priced it pretty competitively for what it is. But I honestly would maybe even do a little less. Also, before putting an offer in, I would highly recommend, I'm going to have a conversation with the agent to see if the seller is willing to do the work that needs to be done to make this go VA. Immediately when you walk into the house, it reeks of cat pee. Needs lots of mitigation done in here in terms of the cat pee smell. So I have that. There are pieces of the floor that are kind of pulling apart here in the living room. Nice tall vaulted ceilings. Here's the kitchen area. The walls need repainted, just some cosmetic stuff. It's pretty beat up. The photos made it look a lot better condition than it really is. This duct tape situation, I think, is an outlet that is pulling out of the wall. Pantry space. Off of the kitchen is your laundry space. There is no electricity on at this house right now, so I apologize. It's going to be a little dark sometimes. Here's your laundry room, your 220 outlet. This one does not have any source of cooling, and I know that was important for you guys. Here's a hot water heater tank. It appears to be fairly new. Sorry, trying to see. Looks like 2021 from what I'm seeing on that hot water heater. They have the door bolted shut, so I can't see that. This is a 200 amp panel. Front of the house faces north and the rear faces south. Great big deck. Lots of area to park on the back side. There are definitely lumps and bumps on the flooring. More flooring that needs to be replaced probably eventually in this dining room area. I would replace the carpet in here. There's big old stain spots. Here's the closet. There is no racks in here. This bedroom would be big enough for a queen size bed with a dresser. Looks like this window was probably kicked out or something. It is a brand new window, so it has the tag on it. You can see there was some previous water damage, probably from when the window was not here or was broken into or whatever had happened. Lots of ins and outs of this property that need to be repaired. doors falling off the hinges and missing hardware on a lot of the doors, all of those types of things. No shower head in here. This, I believe, is the master bedroom. It is the biggest. You can fit a king-size bed in here with 2 nightstands on either side and a dresser. Again, I would recommend redoing this carpet. It does have multiple stains. Here's the closet. There is no wire racks or anything to hang things. Holes in the door. Here's the front of the property facing north. Where my car is parked, this blue Trailblazer, that is where your parking space would be along with the front of the house, just on the street. Going directly across the hall, there's another big bedroom. This one you could fit a king size bed in with 2 nightstands on either side and a dresser. This bedroom appears to be the most put together out of all of them. It also faces your front yard. A little bit of missing trim, and I would definitely replace this door. It's missing, it's damaged. There's a big hole in the wall. Here inside your closet, same thing. There is no sort of wire racks, and that is the closet door. So, yeah, if the seller is willing to do all the work required to make this a VA approved home, it could be great. But even the things, oh, sorry, I missed this bedroom. This is your master. I super apologize. Everything's dark in here. So there was a total of 3 bedrooms on one side of the house. This is your primary suite. Here is the master bathroom. Shower tub combo, little linen closet. And then a great big walk-in. The carpet looks to be pretty good in here, not too bad. As far as the things that would be required to make this home go VA would be all utilities have to be turned on for inspections and appraisals. All of the doors have to function, so that would be a requirement. I have not seen any smoke detector or CO2 detectors. That would be required. Trying to think. They would have to put a new shower head on the shower in this bathroom over here. And then the biggest thing would be that they need to make sure that this property is permanently affixed to the foundation. It's called purging. So we would need to make sure that they have those documents in hand. I'm going to do a little walkthrough on the outside for you. This front screen door also has no handle. It is damaged as well. And the only way that this door really shuts is by locking it. Here is a sewer clean out. West side of the property. As I mentioned, the exterior does need quite a bit of work. That would be a requirement from the VA as well, as far as it needing finishing trim and the roof needing to be done. The foundation itself looks to be in pretty good condition. It's brick and mortar, so that looks great. We're now on the east side of the property. Here's the south side of the property, so this is the back side. Some trees are overgrown into the deck. There is a nice big backyard. It does look like there is an AC condenser, so the agent may have it incorrect. It says on the MLS that there is no AC on this house. However, there is clearly a AC condenser there. That door on this side is to the laundry room. There is a crawl space access there. The alleyway does dead end. The front side of the roof looks to be in worse condition than the back side, but pretty much every window needs new trim on the exterior. They have like a weird tinner's tape around every single window. So this house needs quite a bit of work. Again, before moving forward, I would definitely want you guys to watch this video entirely. And also I need to have a conversation with the agent to see if the homeowner is really willing to put in the time and money and effort that is going to be required to make this home VA approved. So I would not get your hopes set up on this one.